Somebody once told me, "You wrote a book? Gee, I wish I had that kind of spare time to write a book." I've never been more insulted in my entire life. Hey everybody, I'm Brandon. You're watching ADHD Game Dev. So, I'm going to brag on myself. I'm going to brag on myself here just to let you know I hope you'll indulge me because there's a point. I have written and self-published 3 novels and 2 short story collections. I have a half dozen games on itch.io that I made for the fun of it, and I'm currently working on my first commercial release on Steam that would be tiny, the last Wayfinder, and I would be so honored if you would wishlist it. How did I do that? Is it because I have all the spare time in the world? No. It's because I'm very busy and because I'm very high energy. And if you didn't notice, I'm very, very antsy all the time. It's not because I have got extra hours in the day that you don't have. It's because when I get into production mode, and I do this periodically, I treat it as if I'm clocking in for a part-time job. I don't even do this consciously. I don't even do it consciously, but I do it on the regular. When I'm in production mode, like I'm in writing mode, I'm working on a book, it'll be, I finish work, I'm going to hang out with the family, I'm eating dinner, spending some time with them, and then I'm going to go off, I'm going to be by myself for at least an hour, probably 2, and I'm going to make some headway on a book or a game or whatever I'm doing. If I really get into the zone, it might interrupt my schedule and I forget the part where I'm supposed to eat, or I might be looking at the clock and go, wow, why can't I think straight? I'm so tired right now. Well, it's midnight. But usually I'm pretty even-keeled on it. It is a regular thing and a regular schedule, and I do it after my evening routine, my evening rituals, and I have some downtime, but then I'll spend a couple hours working on my thing. That is the only way you're going to be able to actually complete something. Not to follow my pattern exactly, but to put in the time. You have to put in the time. You can't have a great idea to make a video game or write a book or learn an instrument if you're not going to put in the time. And once you start doing it, once you get into the mode, it becomes a regular habit. You start developing a regular habit of it. And I think it is a lot more beneficial to have that regular time slot carved out to where you think of it as, here I am clocking in for my regular part-time job in the evening. It's not a matter of, a couple hours here and there, an hour here and there. Do that if you feel like it. Beg, borrow, and steal time where you can get it. You do you. But I do find it to be most beneficial when I can set myself into a regular work pattern and I set up that recurring schedule in my brain until it starts to become an expected habit. What happens because I've done that, I'm still hacking those neural pathways, right? And what happens is that when that time comes around, I'm used to it, and I kind of subconsciously expect myself to be somewhere. You get what I'm getting at? You get where I'm going? Is because I've started to train myself that this is what I do from 8 to 10 every day. This is where I am. And I keep at it, and by the time I'm finished, I've finished things. I've completed things. And by the way, you don't have to. You don't have to. That's the greatest revelation that I had, that I took to myself, and I said, I don't have to. I don't have to write a book. I don't have to make a video game. I don't have to do any of the things that I could screw around all evening. It's my time. I could do what I want to, and nobody can fault me for it. Okay? Nobody can fault me for it. But because of the kind of person that I am, and because of the goals that I have and the stuff that I want to do, that's just how I work. I can't sit still for all that long. And this becomes just part of my personal wiring, and it is to my benefit. I stopped fighting against all this. I'm rabbit trailing, but this is a culmination of the stuff that I've been talking about. If you've watched my past videos, this is the way that I'm wired. This is the way that I'm made. God made me this way. This is who I am as a person. And if I lean into it and let myself be my true self, it starts to make more sense that I should take time and do boom, 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 these different things and have a regular set time when I am working on a thing for a few hours and then go back to my other thing and click back to my other thing. But what happens is that regular time becomes a regular cadence and I can accomplish so much. You can too. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Good news, you're not that special. That's brilliant news. That's wonderful news. You ought to dance a jig out of this wonderful news that you're not that special. If I can do it, you can do it. Hey, I'm so glad to have you here. Thank you for subscribing. For those of you who didn't subscribe, hey, it's fine, I guess. You don't have to, but whatever. I hope that you will check out my game Tiny, the Last Wayfinder on Steam, and that you will be awesome today. Bye, everybody.